Hey guys, we're just going to do a pretty quick video in here on how you remove this. So this is your actual factual unit here. So if you get your trim tool in down below there to start, this whole silver trim piece is going to come off. Like that. You can actually, even I could do it with my actual fingers there. If you work, or you'll just work your other way around it, just be careful because they are a bit like thin, those pieces there. So that whole piece comes out. You've got two plugs on your buttons on either side. They are just like push-in buttons and remove. But they'll push in, you just push the tab at the top and they'll pull them out. So that leaves you with this, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4 have to actually come out. Just the little screws have already taken them out in this picture. After so they come out, the whole thing will pull out. Then in the back here, you've got 2 plugs to pull out, so you can pull out those. They just have push on the bottom and they pull out. Like so. That whole screen comes out after you get the AC one down the bottom too. So when you go to put everything back in, don't forget that AC one down the bottom. That's your grey one here. Then basically all these boxes are going to come out. So so I pull out by you actually take out the plugs, and you can just lift these up with your hands. The top one's the same as it, just pulls out, and then the bottom one I think had 2 screws here and here, and that's your CD player, which will no longer exist. So that'll pull out. Now we've got to go through and plug our harness in. This system has the Bose sound system in it. So we're going to keep the factory sound system and amp working as well. So basically you're going to actually go through, unplug these, just pull out. They have little push down things on them, just like all the plugs. Push down, actually pull them out. If it doesn't come out, push it in, then push it down and try and pull it out. So we'll go and unplug all of this and take out all the plugs, and then we'll put our harness in and we'll show you how that looks. So this is the factory fascia. We're going to take out the climate controls. So you just, there's little clips around the outside there, just clip those back. There's a few along the whole thing, and then push from the front after you've got them all out, and you'll see that'll pop out, and that'll just slide back into our new fascia and fit in there all perfect. Then on the steering wheel, you actually have to get into a plug here. So this top one will come off. You just actually that black plastic bit, just pull it with your hands. It comes off fairly easy. It's just got a few clips on it. And then you also have to take off the bottom piece as well. You can pull the rubber boot off. Watch out, there's a bit of grease on the inside there. But to get the boot off, you've got to pull the handle off here, which is your steering wheel lever for height. You can pretty much just pull that off by pulling it off directly, or getting a trim tool in there. Trim tool like this can fit in there and lever it off. It will come off. After that comes off, you can pretty much pull that bottom bit off, and it comes out so forward and down. That's it there. And then this small plug here gets plugged into here. So you unplug this out of here. There's a small tab. If you just pop up like this with a flathead, and then I use the other side to actually push it back. So 2 screwdrivers, or screwdriver and trim tool. Actually that'll come out, and it was that plug there. And then you put an our little patch cable here, which is a white one. So that plugs into there. Original plug that goes in here, and actually this bit here goes back to our big main harness. So you'll actually have to run this whole thing here, and we might even on future kits just get a small plug put in here, so we can just, it's a bit smaller to run, but you gotta run this whole cable through the back here and then up through here, because we do want to get this behind the head unit. So that's all these plugs are coming out like so, and those 2 bottom boxes are all ready. That top one's a bit tough. If you ever get stuck, you can use a flat head and just push down the tab and try and actually lever it back, can help a bit. Or you pull it out a bit. That was a good idea to get easier access to there. Alright, so this is our harness kit here, so we'll start from the top here. We have the small other box here that was in our kit. You can just mount this at the top here, like double-sided tape. That then comes down into these two cables here. One goes into this black one, our black plug that goes in this grey plug here. You can see that, what colour wires there's in that, single like yellow on the bottom. The other one goes into this plug here, which is part of our plug on our harness kit here. So that's plugged into there. That's on the top, and then we've got this big green one here. It matches into this like green one on our harness kit. So that's the car side, that's our plug. This grey one here, car side, our plug goes into that like black one. Then we're coming down and we've got, so then coming down there's a small little like loop of wire off here which goes into your flat one here, which is in the back of your cigarette CD player. These will go like nowhere, this will go like nowhere, this goes nowhere as well. These are actually just old antennas, those other plugs aren't needed. Then we come down here, so you can see coming down, that's basically our plug here. It's going back in our head unit. There's the CAN bus box. Then there's a grey plug here. This goes into our plug here. This plug here was just loose in the kit, and that comes back here. That's our camera input, and that is going to go to our back video plug here, which is hooked onto the small one. It goes in the back of our head unit. So that's our back video plug. Goes into there, straight to there. This plug here has no home. This plug has no home. This plug has no home. Just trying to show the ones that have no home so you're not too worried about them. This one has no home. Then we come down. This was our black like USB, which goes into our like USB retention, which goes into one of our two USB cables here. So that's going to go into there. Then we've got our black plug here, so like FM to AM adapter. That'll go into there. Covered all of that. That is your climate control plug, so don't forget about that when you go to plug that back in. And then down here you've basically got so this big plug here. This is going to plug into our aux in left and aux in right, and it goes into these plugs here. Aux in that are coming off that plug there. So that's going to keep our Bose sound happening from the amp. And you can see CAN bus box is just floating around down there, and we've just run the extra two USBs and a SIM card into the glove box there. Just use the cable puller tool, put it through there, and I pop it out the side. And the only other thing we still need to do is the external microphone that can just pop through here with the cable puller tool, and you can tuck it in here and up and mount it up there. You can just use a trim tool to tuck it in behind. You don't even have to actually remove everything. And that's basically all the plugs, and then we'll test that everything else works as it should. So in the back here we have a main 20-pin plug goes in there. You have your big one of your RCAs into the top here, and your smaller ones all go down to your bottom here. You've got that one there, 1, 2, yeah, so you got the plugs at the top, all the ones down near the bottom. You've got the 4G here, the GPS here. GPS should be okay if you tuck it right at the back there, and then obviously your AC has to go back in the bottom there. Got your 4 screws, this will push back in, and that is basically will be the install done.